안녕하세요, 채입니다. 홀덤을 치다 보면 어쩔 수 없이 엮이는 경우가 있는데요. 이번 핸드는 어떻게 플레이를 했던 결과는 똑같겠지만 그래도 각 플레이어의 액션을 분석해보는 시간을 가져보도록 하겠습니다.
That was good.
He just calls here.
That's
That's a little shocking.
that's
to me.
I would have
Sure.
raised. I would have raised. It's funny. I would have raised and folded to a re-raise. That's the sick thing.
Now Timoshenko's going to come in this pot
For
with
sure.
two deuces. He's getting the right price to come into it.
I mean, it's
It's
possible
an easy hand to play. You flop a
Queens.
deuce,
Yeah.
or you don't invest any more money. Just that simple.
got to be impressed by Roble just calling there. It's almost like he said to himself,
I'm not
they know
gonna-
I'm on tilt. So
Right.
I think the pot's going to be big. I just have that feeling.
All three players have pairs. That's something you don't see very often. Pre-flop.
프리플라 블라인드는 2000, 4000 둘 중 더 작은 스택인 로블 선수가 70빅 블라인드 정도의 스택을 가지고 있습니다. 루이스 선수가 버튼에서 퀸 포켓으로 레이즈, 로블 선수는 스몰 블라인드에서 9 포켓으로 플랫콜을 하는데 9 포켓은 버튼의 레인지에 많이 앞서 있고 어그레시브 할 거라고 짐작할 수 있는 젊은 선수가 뒷자리에 있으므로 드립에서 하는 것이 더 좋아 보이지만 콜도 나쁘지 않은 결정입니다. 티모셴코 선수가 빅블라인드에서 스탠다드한 콜, 그리고 핸드는 플랍을 향합니다.
button in the blinds.
Oh! It's come
Quads,
queen,
full
queen,
house.
nine.
Oh my God.
Goodbye, Andrew Roble.
Wow.
Been nice having you here, but
0%.
It's such a hard place to be
Some
drawing
days-
a
It's
head
so
from,
hard to
isn't it?
flop a full house and be 0%. It's really, really
Wow.
hard. They're both trying to figure out how can I get all the money in. And by the way, Lewis is thinking he has to be bluffing, right? Because when you have quads, you have all cards locked up.
Roble leads right out and bets a full house.
Playing it like
Well, that's something I would never do in this spot to a pre-flop raiser. I'd let him take one stab to bluff at it. Now, obviously, Lewis is thinking he's died and gone to heaven here or something. He just can't believe
but he's
what's
also
happened.
thinking it's got to be a bluff or an ace-9. It just so
You're
he's
just going to call. You're never
yeah,
going to
he's
raise.
never going to
this
raise.
spot.
He's never raising this. I mean, it would just be a horrible play.
Until he's last man, last action, probably before he's going to get any bets in this pot.
Yep. And look
He's
at it.
gonna Continue to throw the rope.
These guys are just
Wait,
incredible.
well,
I mean,
Well,
He's
that just
done
shows
that
you.
so it doesn't look, I mean, what are they
he
thinking?
raised?
Yeah, why do you raise there?
Well, he's
I,
raised here.
I think this is a bad play, but amazingly, it's going to be the perfect play because you get all the money in now. Because
Well, Phil, I mean, isn't it that he's raised here because he's reckoned that Roble will never put him on a strong hand if he does? I mean, it's that
No,
The
sort
point
of
is,
level.
looks like an ace
raising
queen.
here, you shut the guy out of a straight draw in case he had a jack 10. It
You
makes
know
no
he
sense
can't- yeah,
to me. He
it's-
doesn't have a queen.
it's wrong. It just has to be wrong. You can't let the guy bluff anymore because he can't have it.
He's got the only hand he's going to continue to play.
He's just getting very lucky that the guy. It's yeah.
He's got the only hand he's going to continue to play. Nine's full. Roble is just very happy
Yep.
that the guy's raised him.
But he's going to probably call because in the end you think if he has a queen he'll bet the turn, no problem. So he's just going to call.
I got to tell
Am
you.
I right? He just called. Yeah. In the end, because it's too big a hand. I think Roble's played it right.
Both players are liable to not even get all their chips in there. They're going to try to out-slow play each other from here out.
Mike, that would be.
플랍은 퀸, 퀸, 9. 9 포켓을 가지고 있는 로블 선수에게는 절망적인 플랍. 팟의 75% 정도의 큰 사이즈로 동크배수 선택합니다. 스탠다드하지 않은 플레이가 분명한데 뭔가 자신의 넛핸드를 조금 색다르게 플레이함으로써 다른 레귤러들을 헷갈리게 하는 게 목적인 플레이 같습니다. 더 기본적인 플레이는 체크를 함으로써 뒷자리 선수들에게 블러프를 할 기회를 주는 것이고 지금 상황에서도 더 좋아 보이는 플레이 같습니다. 전혀 프로텍션이 필요 없는 핸드이니 체크를 하고 프리플랍 레이저한테 벳을 할 기회를 준 후에 콜을 한 뒤 빅블라인드 선수에게도 액션을 취할 수 있는 상황을 만들어주는 게 가장 이상적인 플레이라고 생각합니다. 지금 선택한 큰 벳 사이즈도 다른 선수들이 블러프를 할 수 있는 가능성을 없애버리는 좋지 않은 벳 사이즈 같고요. 빅블라인드 선수는 2포켓으로 이지 폴드, 액션은 루이스 선수에게 도달하는데 로블 선수와 마찬가지로 기존에서 많이 벗어난 플레이를 선택합니다. 포카드로 레이즈를 하는데 이 플레이는 로블 선수의 플라우스로 동크벳을 하는 플레이보다 안 좋아 보이는 플레이입니다. 레이즈를 하게 되면 상대방이 턴이나 리버에서 블러프를 할 수 있는 기회, 그리고 스트레이트 로우 같은 핸드들로 더 좋은 핸드를 만들 수 있는 가능성도 낮아지게 만드는 플레이입니다. 그리고 덱에 있는 퀸을 다 빼고 있으면서 상대방이 지금처럼 9포켓을 들고 있지 않다면 콜을 할 수 있는 핸드도 많지 않고요. 두 선수가 서로 플레이를 같이 해본 역사가 길어서 어떻게든 핸들을 꼬아서 플레이를 해보려는 의도가 있는 것 같네요.
It's
That
unbelievable.
would be amazing.
Wouldn't shock
wouldn't
me
it?
if it goes check on the turn.
Well, I think what's clear is that both these players actually think the other guy has nothing. And
Kind
they're
of.
trying to
Right, they-
you know, that's their positive. I mean, is it
Robles
possible?
is hoping that Lewis has a queen. That's what he's hoping for,
Right.
but he doesn't feel it in his bones yet. So he's
Because there is a level here among these young guys on that paired board to the Rays that, you know, Robles trying to represent, you know, a lead with air, and Lewis is trying to represent the pre-flop raiser raising him with air.
Yep. And I think given the way the hand's gone, Toby has to fire like 50 or something right here.
Well, I just can't believe he's betting this hand. In case your opponent's got a straight draw, why would you want to
Wow,
shut him out?
Robles is thinking Christmas time, but it's not Christmas time. It's Cole in the stockings time. I stole a phrase out of your book. That was you, Jesse. That was you. I can't.
Roble obviously trying to decide. The bet's 60. Do you go all in? Do you raise? Do you just check and lead the river? What's the best way? What does he think Lewis has here? What would Lewis play like this? Obviously, a queen.
I'm in shock he
maybe.
raised him on the flop. I mean, that's the first thing. I would have never thought the
Yeah.
guy's going to make a
On the
call
flop, that was,
with
I think,
any
horrible.
hand. Looked like a horrible play.
In hindsight, these will be the worst 7 minutes he spent on his
Well.
trip to London when he got
Yeah, this
outflopped
is-
by
yeah,
quads.
He'll be looking at on the airplane ride home in his mind, too.
Oh, boy. Toby, on the other hand.
Still just flat calling.
Well, they're just calling here.
Because he's thinking my opponent might be bluffing.
That's what it has to be. That's what it has to be.
The only thing that would make it worse if a 9 comes up on the river.
턴은 별 설명이 필요 없는 스탠다드한 체콜. 뭐 루이스 선수가 더 작은 배팅을 해서 상대방의 드로우들에게 좋은 배당을 주는 게 더 좋아 보이긴 한 것 같습니다.
Right.
Oh, my God.
That was sick.
이번은 운명의 굿클럽 뭐 다 드려야죠.
Over quad.
Sick. I can't believe that.
It's kind of unfair.
Oh my lord. So now he's like,
Oh, my God.
he's like, wow, my opponent can't have queen 9. Hopefully he has queen 5, you know, or
Well, Toby must be thinking, geez, what can this guy have to be calling with all this way?
One thing we know for sure, just in case he checks it, he is going to get a wager.
I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
no, me either. This is a first for me. 10 years of cards.
Well, he's moved all in and quickly called and let Roble turn up his hand first. 4 9s
They
against
can't
4 queen.
believe
Look
it.
at Timoshenko's face.
Look at Toby Lewis.
Look at
Robles.
Timoshenko. Look at Timoshenko. Look at Timoshenko. Look at Timoshenko.
That might be the most weirdly played hand in history of poker. One of them, certainly.
Poor.
You know, the whole crowd is just completely shocked.
Andrew Robles has left the building. Timoshenko's never
That
seen
says
it.
it all right there. Timoshenko's face.
Well, in many casinos, that would be worth a 7-figure bad beat payout.
시청 감사드립니다. 구독과 좋아요 잊지 말아주시고요. 카페나 단톡방에서 포커에 관한 잡담 나눠주세요. 바이바이.